Today I'm going to show you 5 practical upgrades I made to my Genius Pro, including a nozzle cleaner, my best part cooling fan so far, lights and more. So let's start. This printer doesn't have a nozzle cleaner, so I added this brush. It works, but not very good. With this brush I'm making the print area smaller. It falls off and the print head will crash into it occasionally. I'm gonna start by drilling a hole in the printer to run some wires to an extra motor driver on the board. These are the stepper drivers. As you see, I have an extra one here that is not in use. So let's add another driver and connect it to the motor. A spare NEMA 17 motor is mounted using this printed bracket. I cut off the head of this brush and clamp it into this printed holder. The motor is fitted with a pulley and it all comes together like this. I added 2 more wires to connect the end stop. It took about 2 days for me to figure out how to make this all work properly, but I think it was worth it. Clean nozzle every time, no loss in printing area, and it's very satisfying to watch. The Genius Pro originally comes with a very weak part cooling fan. It's one of the limiting factors of the top printing speed and quality. So some time ago I made this new duct to try to better the airflow, but it really didn't help. So I decided to redesign it completely, and when making the new duct I challenged myself and learned how to use forms in Fusion 360. It's very good for designing more organic shapes. I moved to a bigger 50-15 pan. After lots of time, trial and error and multiple versions, I arrived at this, the best one so far. And using the water test, we can see a big difference in the airflow with the new fan and duct. And this test print proves it. It is the best one I got from this printer so far. And for the stringing, I think it's just the moisture in the filament. The original extruder cover of the printer was cut after I replaced the original sensor with the new BO Touch. To keep it nice and aesthetic and hide all the cables, I made a new cover. It took a number of tries to make the cable holder click into place. I planned to use this piece of material from the old cover, but it didn't work. So I just used a piece of rubber gasket I had, and now it works very good. My printer runs on Klipper, and that's why I have this board connected. I'm using the FlyPi by Mello. And for now it's just dangling from the side. There's too many cables. Every time I moved it, something disconnects, either the power or the USB cable. And it's just very annoying to work like this. So let's fix this. I started by printing a new cover. The old fan was powered by this USB that I soldered together. I realized that the board can supply directly the 5 volts for the fan, and the connector will just fit, so that was nice. The fan goes in with a click. I had only one T-nut, which is plenty enough to hold this in place. I also ordered this shorter cable, and it's all done. It's secure, only one power cable and no disconnections. Now I also wanted to add lights. I don't want them on the top because the printhead will block them. And I thought it would be a good idea to put them behind the printer. That's what I thought. I made this bracket to hold the panel, but when trying to figure out how to make it all work, I saw a way better solution, the 2040 extrusion. I just need to tap M5 threads. This panel is also going to print the logo that I'm printing right now. It's a challenging print with a lot of retractions, and the bed adhesion was too weak and the print failed. I bought this spring steel bed from PieTech some time ago, and I think now will be a very good time to test it. First, let's clean the bed from all the glue. It comes with this magnetic sheet that is glued onto the bed. And after some calibrations, it looks promising. And yeah, the print finished successfully. I'm very happy with it so far. This is just a part of the logo. Hexagons, I know, it's very original. I'm mounting the logo and the LED strips. It's not permanent because I want to be flexible and move it around later. I did more wiring and soldering off camera. It's just a mess. Yeah, but that's better. I already ordered something interesting to clean up this mess, but it's not going to be here in time for this video, but I'll update you on the community post. So I think it's nice, but there isn't enough light under the printhead as I imagined. I'm probably gonna keep changing this a few more times, but for now this project is done. It's been way too long in the making. That was 5 practical upgrades for my 3D printer. I hope you learned something or at least enjoyed the video. And the printer was missing a leg, so I added a new one. Bye!